Hello, hello, my Organo Gold family, friends, brothers, and sisters. Definitely excited for today. Today is actually July the 3rd. I have to look down just to make sure. July the 3rd, and we're extremely excited about all the great things that are taking place in Organo Gold. Definitely, want to send many congratulations to all of our brothers and sisters over in Nigeria right now who have already built a tremendous organization. We have several leaders who are breaking sapphire, ruby, emerald, and we know that diamonds will be have broken by the end of this month. But what this training is going to be about is definitely making sure that we prepare you for the greatness that's ahead with calendar training, as well as I want to go over presenting. And I think that this calendar training, especially for a lot of my leaders that have already been preparing, is going to be extremely vital. It's not, no, I don't think, I know. It's going to be extremely vital for the success of your business. And what you want to do right now is you want to make sure that you are taking notes. And then when this calendar training is over, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask those questions below in the comment section, and I'll make sure to answer them. You also want to make sure that you go and get yourself a physical calendar. In the United States, let's see here. I can't find the other kind of calendar. I wanted to show you, we have a calendar that you can get like in stores. That's an 18-month calendar. Sorry, I can't get it, but I don't want to, let me see. Is this it? No, this is it. We have an 18-month calendar that you can find in stores that you can use until these calendars, which are our Organo Gold calendars, are available, okay? Until you can get these available. And I'm pretty sure that they will be made available very soon. I've already seen marketing materials and things. But if you're here in the U.S., you know you can go to OG University and get your calendar today. Calendar is everything. It's everything when it comes to your business. So you want to make sure that you're doing this. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. And I'm going to share my screen. All right. So I've gone on to just a little online diagram source that's free where you can actually go and draw diagrams. And so this is just, for you to be able to kind of get a visual. And this is actually the month of July. So I made it, as you can see, the same as the month of July. So the first starts on the Tuesday, 31st is on Thursday. Now, today is already Thursday, so that means that we've already had, we've already gone by with, so that means Tuesday and Wednesday have already passed, okay? So we're going to start our calendar with today so that you can actually get an idea of what it is that you want to be doing. Now, the calendar is designed as your calculator. It's your money calculator. It's designed to help you understand how much money that you will make, how fast your organization is going to grow. And the key is making sure that you're also getting leaders within your group that are also drawing out their calendars, okay? Now, on your OG calendar, you'll see that there's already circles that are going to be drawn for you. However, if you're getting a calendar from the store for time being, then what you want to do is you want to identify the days that you plan to do mixers on. Okay, the days that you plan to do mixers on, and that's where you're going to actually draw an underline and a circle. Now, if you're full-time, okay, now if you're full-time in the business, you want to be doing a mixer every single day, at least one mixer every single day. So I'm just going to draw this out because I know that a lot of my leaders that are ready to go to the next level, they're going full-time, and I'll just say we're going to schedule on this calendar at least 6 coffee and jazz mixers, okay? At least 6 coffee and jazz mixers. I'm going to show you how you're going to get that done. So what I will say, typically with me on Mondays is a day during the day where I'm doing a lot of organizing and identifying, who's going to be doing what. But that night, at 9 o'clock, I mean at night at 7 o'clock, I'm going to be doing a mixer. So I'm going to put 7 p.m. right here. And because I've just gotten started in the business, you know, a lot of our leaders have just gotten started in the business, I'm going to say that this is the mixer that you're going to be doing at your home, okay? This is your mixer at your home. Oh, that's why. Hold on, just trying to move this over here so it looks right. Okay. Wonderful. Now, typically, we have our mixers in the United States at 7 p.m. However, you can have your mixer at whatever time you need that is more, you know, that makes sense for you and your group of prospects and people that you're inviting over. You can have your mixer at whatever time. We typically have ours here in the U.S. at that time. So it doesn't mean that you can't have it at 7 or you can't have it at 3. I know leaders that'll have their mixers also, you know, at 3 o'clock in the daytime. So, you know, it's whatever works best for you. Okay, so I'm gonna put 7 p.m. For all my mixers that I'm doing Monday through Friday. So I'm not going to rewrite this up because, as you can see, it's taking a long time to do that. But, okay, so Mondays, what I've done is I've identified that Monday will be my day to do mixers. So I'm going to schedule to do a mixer every single Monday, okay, in my home. So I'm going to just draw out a circle on every single Monday on the calendar. So now I've scheduled to do a mixer, at least 4 mixers on these next Mondays, because what it says in the 4 steps, it actually says that you need to schedule 4 coffee and jazz mixers, okay, 4 coffee and jazz mixers immediately. When you get started, you want to schedule those 4 coffee and jazz mixers. So I'm going to say these are going to be at my house. Now, once you get started and you've started building your organization, you don't have to keep scheduling mixers at your house, okay? You're not going to keep doing that. That's just for when you've gotten started. You're just getting started, and so you want to schedule these mixers out and definitely want to start at your house. Now, at a coffee and jazz mixer, your goal is to invite at least enough people to where you get 15 people to confirm, okay? 15 people is what you want to confirm for your mixer. I'm going to go over that and show you the numbers and how that actually computes. But you want to have at least 15 people to confirm, because typically about a third will show up. Your goal is to get 5 people at your coffee and jazz mixer, okay? So now you have a mixer at your house, okay? Oh, well, hold on. Sorry, guys. I just realized this is not even the day for this month. So our first mixer at our house is going to really be on the 7th, not on the because that's not a date. Okay. So now let's say you've gotten some people, you've been doing your thing, and you're like Donna Diva, brand new superstar who's already gone 43 wide in the business, and you need to start scheduling out mixers with your leaders, okay? So you need to start scheduling those mixers with your leaders, and so what you're going to do is identify the leaders within your group that you've personally enrolled, and you want to schedule out their mixers. So I'm just going to kind of draw this up real quick. You've gotten into the business. And this stands for all the people that you've personally enrolled. Now, if you're like Donna Diva, I can't fit it all on the screen, right? I can't fit it all on here. But these are all the people that you've personally enrolled. Now, what you want to do in your group is you need to identify who in your group has the most activity going on. So let's just say you got John right here. John is right here, and he has already enrolled, 5 people. Well, I'm going to look to be scheduling a mixer with John, okay, in the business. So I call John up, And I say, John, do you want to grow your business fast? You want it with a lot of people? And he says, yes, 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 yes. And so what I'm going to do with John is I'm actually going to go and put him in to do a mixer tonight, okay? He's going to do his own mixer at his home on tonight. I say, John, does Thursday or Friday work best for you? And he said Thursday works, and so great. So we're scheduling out his mixer that's going to take place at his home tonight at 7 o'clock or whichever time you want to schedule it, okay? So now, because John has already agreed that Thursday works for him, guess what? We're going to schedule it so that he has 4 additional mixers in his home on these next 4 Thursdays, okay? So what I'm going to do, just go ahead and put his mixers in for the next 4 Thursdays. Why do we schedule at least 4 mixers for a brand new distributor? Because that's what the system says. The system works, and I'm going to show you how. So John has his 4 mixers scheduled. Great. Now let's just say we're looking and we've got some other people that are coming to the business. We've got another superstar, and that person's name is Marie. Well, we'll go ahead and schedule Marie's mixers for Friday. Okay, we've gotten her in front of the information. We put her on the website ogshow.com. Okay, or maybe you've put her on launchofnigeria.com, which also shows the presentation. It shows the presentation done in Naira, and actually the presentation is done. Oh, I guess I don't. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the presentation is done with myself as well as Going Diamond and Shingai Gurira. And so we do the presentation right here if you want to check it out. Okay? So you can go there and show people the presentation. But you've plugged them into the information. You plugged them into the presentation. As you can see, you got testimonials right here and all great things. And so you can plug those folks in so that they can see what's happening and you get somebody started. So Marie actually says, you know what, I want to get started in the business. And so we're going to schedule out 4 coffee and jazz mixers for Marie. All right? Now you want to be very strategic with your business. You don't want to be all over the place, okay? You want to be very specific. Now, let's say you're where you are. You also have a weekly meeting, okay? That's why I have not gone out and circled in So we were saying with Marie, we're going to do her mixers on Friday. Now, on Tuesdays are the days of our weekly meetings. And so on the day of our weekly meeting, you're not going to do a mixer that night, or you could do one later on in the day, because I know that in Nigeria, there's 3 meetings going on per day for the meeting. Now, your goal is to get people to the meeting, okay? Not just going, but you want to be getting guests to come with you. That is why the leaders are there. And also start preparing yourself to be presenting, because if you're going to become a diamond in the business or even a sapphire, you're definitely going to be presenting in these meetings. And so I'm just going to put that we have our weekly meeting every Tuesday. And so these are the days that we're preparing and inviting all the people to the meeting. Now on Wednesday, can we do a mixer on Wednesday? Yes, we sure can. And so I'm going to actually draw out the circle here. For Wednesdays. We don't know who's doing it yet, but we know that we can do the mixer, right? On Wednesdays. We also know that we can still do mixers on Saturdays. In fact, you may be able to do 2 mixers on a Saturday. Okay, so now I've drawn out my map. Sunday, I'm not gonna do any mixers. Let's just say that's my church day. And that's my day of rest. I'm not doing any mixers on those days. Okay, now do we have people who do mixers on Sundays? Yes, we do. I'm just giving you an example of how you can actually draw out your map and make it your calculator. Okay. All right, so we've got our map out. So we've already scheduled for the month. We've got 4 mixers at my house. We've got one with John, and we've got one with Marie. Now Saturday, let's just say Saturday, trying to get more people. We've been calling more people, and we end up having, we don't have a mixer that day, but we've been inviting people and calling more people and plugging them into the information and inviting them out to prepare for our mixer that's on Monday. So John had his mixer on this day, all right? And so what I want us to next do is we also want to identify how much volume we received for John coming into the business, okay? So now, one thing I want you guys to do is you want to make sure that you're frequently checking out Nigeria.organogold.com, because I'm going to show you how much volume you actually get as a Nigerian distributor. You're going to see how much you get as a Nigerian distributor for each of the product packs, okay? So right here, okay, so right here is where you go to see what the volume is. And as you can see, you get 135 for the bronze, 450 for the silver, and 1150 for the founders pack, which is the gold pack. Your goal for every coffee jazz mixer is to get at least 1,000 in volume. Okay, 1,000 in qualifying volume. So that is your goal. All right. All right, I'm going to type that in so you guys can see that, but that is the goal for every mixer that we do, is to get 1,000 in QV. So at John's mixer, he gets his guests there. He has 5 guests. Let's say that he has 2 people that get started. One person gets started on a bronze pack, and then one person gets started on a silver. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type right here so you guys can remember that we get 135, 450, and 1150. Now, the qualifying volume is what counts towards your pin level. Okay, this is what's going to count towards you going sapphire, ruby, emerald, or diamond. Okay, and so remember that when you're doing your events and you're calculating what track you're on, that's what you want to be paying attention to. So at John's mixer, he has 2 people get started. I might even write in here 2 get started. Or I might put their name. Let's just say I put Yemi and I put Tunde get started. Okay, so I'll put Yemi bronze, and then I'll say Yemi Tunde get started silver. This is just an example. And so I'll put that right here in my notes so that I can know. But when we add that up, that is the bronze and the silver together. So that means that we have a total of 585. So 585 is the volume that we actually received from that particular mixer. Now, we didn't hit our goal of getting 1,000 in volume, but we still want to calculate that and put that right here in the circle. That's what the circle is for, okay? So next, we do our mixer for Marie. Now, at Marie's mixer, we don't invite John to have people come to Marie's mixer. We want to start individually creating separate coffee and jazz mixers within our group. Let's say Marie has someone that gets started, and Marie gets Jill gets started on the gold pack. Okay, we'll put the notes right here. The gold pack gets you $11.50. Now, the reason why I'm writing names is because I want to keep track of who's in the business. Okay, so $11.50. So now we have Yemi, Tunde, and Jill. Yemi says, I want to grow my business fast. I want a lot of people in the business, and I'm ready, to get ready started now. So I say, well, great. Now, remember, on the 5th, we didn't schedule any mixers yet. We just were scheduling the call, but we already had it on our calendar that we were planning to do a mixer. So great. Yemi says he wants to get started. I say, well, Yemi, let's do a mixer on Saturday. Do Saturdays work for you to do mixers? He says yes. I said, now you really want to grow your business fast? He says yes. I said, great. So what I'm going to do with you, Yemi, because I'm looking at the days that I have available, and I have Saturdays available, and then I also have Wednesdays. So would you like to also do a mixer on, let's say, maybe Wednesday? He says yes. Okay, so great, because he's looking to build a fast organization. He's not playing around, right? Hold on, y'all, this thing. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to also schedule a mixer on Wednesday. So I'm going to now schedule Yemi to have 2 mixers, another one on the 12th as well, and then another one, he's going to have another one So he's going to have his 4 mixers scheduled. All right, so hopefully this is making sense. So we did our mixer. John did his mixer on Thursday. He got Yemi started. Yemi's a go-getter. He says, I'm ready to rock and roll and get it done fast. So we schedule a mixer to do with him on Saturday. Now, John, he can come to the mixer because it's a part of his leg of business, but we're not going to be having Marie come to this mixer on Saturday. Why? Because we want Marie to get plugged into the system, and she got Jill started. So she might be able to go ahead and start scheduling out mixers for Jill. But we scheduled to do a mixer, Yemi, on this day, on the 5th, on the 9th. We scheduled to do one on the 12th, and we scheduled to do one on the 16th. The moral of this story is that whenever someone gets started, you want to look at the calendar based upon the days that you have available to do mixers, and you're going to schedule at least 4 mixers for that leg of business. Now, when I do a coffee and jazz mixer, let's just say I go to do Yemi's coffee and jazz mixer on the 5th, I'm going to do the entire presentation. Okay, now where do you go to get the presentation? Well, you can go right here to nigeria.organogold.com, and you can download the presentation right here. Now, this is if you want to use your computer. If you need to, you can even print it out. If you don't have this, you can play ogshow.com, or you can go to Launch of Nigeria, but you want to start doing the presentation in homes. When you're doing the presentation, what you want to do is follow the script. Follow the pages. So OrganoGold, bringing the treasures of the earth to the people of the world. This is the right business. It's easy. It's simple. It's coffee. It's OrganoGold. OrganoGold, you can capitalize on all these industries at the same time: internet, home-based business, health and wellness, and coffee. If you don't know what to say about the industries, all you need to do is just read it. Now, let's talk coffee. Coffee is not a luxury. It's a part of daily life. One of the world's most consumed beverages. As you can see, I'm just reading down the page, but that's what you want to do when you're doing the presentation. The opportunity countdown. We have companies jumping on board like Starbucks, the $5 cup, McDonald's, the affordable McCafe. Keep on reading down the script, and you want to just follow this to the T. Doing the first part of the presentation, you should really be done if you're just following this within 30 minutes. Okay, within 30 minutes. The presentation should not last longer than an hour, really 45 minutes. Okay, and so you're going to just follow this and go through the entire presentation, just reading it, reading it, reading it. Then what you want to do is take a break after you read this page. Okay, so John gets started or Yemi gets started, then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and schedule out his 4 coffee jazz mixers. Let's say with Tunde. Tunde says, well, I'm going to grow it a little bit slow. you know, I'm not sure, I'm not really ready to do a mixer. No problem, because what we're looking for, we only have a certain number of spaces. We're looking to fill our mixers with people who are serious and ready to go. Now, if you're real serious about the business, you'll have multiple mixers scheduled on multiple days, and so you can fill those up. And so the key again is to fill your calendar and get at least 1,000 in volume from each leg of business. Now, if you don't get it, that's fine. You still want to fill that out. So Gimme does his mixer, and let's just say he has invited humongously. He's got a lot of people there with influence. They get started, and he has 3 gold packs get started. See, that's what's happening now. People are getting started, and we got people that are coming in and coming in seriously. Okay? And so let's just say he has his 3 gold packs, and that's at $11.50 each. So that is, what is that? That's 3,150 times 3, 450, so 1,450. So 3,450 is what he got, I believe, if I'm correct. I think that's what that is. 3,450 from that mixer. All right. Now, for this week, what we want to do then is find out, well, what was our total volume for the week? The total volume, we had 585 plus 1150 plus 3450. That total volume for the week is 5,185. Now, this is something you definitely want to make sure that you're keeping track of. 5,185. And so for that week, you did 5,185. The goal, of course, is to get 1,000 in each mixer. So imagine 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000. If you were to get 1,000 minimum in each mixer, what we're talking about is at least getting volume of 6,000 per week. Okay, so I'm just going to put the average of what what you're looking to. Now, how do you get 1,000 in volume from each mixer? You make sure that you get at least 5 guests to your mixer. 5 guests that you're getting to your mixer and that you're keeping engaged in the business, okay? Once somebody has gone to the mixer, if they said that they're interested, you want to make sure that you're also still keeping in touch, plugging them into the events, getting them out there to the weekly meetings, wherever they may be. Make sure that you're keeping up to date on where the meetings are. So let's just say on average that we're able to do that. We're talking about now so we are able to now calculate what our volume should be by the end of the month. 5,185 plus 6,000 plus 6,000 plus 6,000 plus 4,000. That puts us at 23,585 in volume. 23,585 in volume. This, of course, is in US, is what we're kind of calculating. And so that means you're now definitely a Sapphire consultant in your organization. You're doing these mixers on your own. Now, let's just say Yemi has stepped up and said, you know what, I'm a leader, I can do this, and you've identified that he can do great things. You don't have to go in and do these mixers for him. You can fill these mixers up with someone else. He goes out and does the mixers on his own, and he creates his own calendar. So now not only are you doing over 20,000 in volume, but Yemi in your organization is doing 20,000 in volume. So if you add that up, that's your you do your 20,000, right? And then you also have Yemi doing the calendar, which he's doing at minimum at least 4 to 6 per week. That's another 20,000 in volume. That's 40,000 in volume. And so the way that you go to the next level of leadership is helping more individuals to complete their calendar in full. So hopefully this makes sense. We will do more of these if you need to have a better clarification. If you have questions, though, please don't hesitate to make sure that you do ask your questions down below in the comment bar so that you can understand how to fill out the calendar. But remember, the key to the calendar is your calculator. Your goal for every coffee and jazz mixer is to get at minimum 5 qualified guests to your mixer. 5 qualified guests to your mixer. You want to be setting a target, a goal to get at least 1,000 in volume, okay? At every coffee and jazz mixer, 1,000 in qualifying volume. Remember, for each product pack, it gives you a different amount, okay? You get 135 for the bronze, 450 for the silver, and then 1150 for the gold. And so you want to be calculating and getting as many people that you can that can be able to get it so that you can get at least 1,000. The goal in this business is not necessarily to go diamond. Okay, one thing about this industry that you must learn is that it's not about necessarily what you get done. Okay, you want to help other individuals to get this done. And what will happen is if you go out there and identify at least 15 people that will do this calendar with you, 15 people that will go out and book their own calendars and do their own mixers and get organizations to start doing their mixers, that's how you're going to go diamond. Because the goal is to break 15 sapphires and then you automatically go diamond. So we've got to focus on now that we've launched and we've done some great things. Even if you're here in the U.S. and you've launched your business and you've got a lot of people in your group, now you've got to identify the leaders that can go out and book their own calendars. Okay, so hopefully this does make sense. Guys, we'll have more of these trainings made available to you. We're going to be talking more about the vital signs. We'll talk about the laws of building, all the things that we have learned that have gotten us to where we are today as a diamond in the company. We want to duplicate that regardless of whatever part of the world you are in. We always keep it the same. It's Duplication Nation. So with that said, I really pray that you understood the calendar. Again, ask your questions below in the comment bar, and I will do my best to answer them as soon as I see it, okay? And so I'm checking it all the time, so you can definitely make sure that I will get back with you. All right? So again, make sure if you want to go and download that presentation, you want to go to Nigeria.organogold.com. Let me share my screen one more time so you can see that. Nigeria.organogold.com. On this page, there's a lot of information. This is where you can download the presentation. When you're ready to get started, you can actually download, you can click here and register your prospects. You're ready to register your distributors, you can go here. As you can see, when you become a founder, that's a gold pack. You actually get a certificate and a pin, which is awesome. I wish I could get one of those pins. And then on here is the latest events and news. And here there's links that you can download information, okay? So this tells you about the information on Founders Day. This right here talks about the business kit, okay? To transfer your country if you originally signed up in the United States or another country. Right here it talks about just the product and the bank details, business kits, welcome now. On here you can click here to get the information on the product packs, where I clicked on it and it showed me this. It gives me all the volume, how much it costs, and things like that. Then also, if you want to know more details of Nigeria, you click here, and this right here will give you all the information you need, company information, products, registration, how to make the payments, some training, commission payments, everything that you need to know. I would recommend, before asking questions to your leadership, make sure that you download this document first, so that you can make sure that it's not already available to you. So have yourself an amazing, amazing, wonderful day. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at the top. You deserve it. See you guys on the beaches of the world. God bless, and bye-bye.